Hey everybody, this is Nick from Android Headlines, and this is the OnePlus X. So the OnePlus X is OnePlus's third phone. That's the second phone this year. However, unlike the OnePlus 2, this is more of a mid-range phone, and it starts at $249. The build quality is rather impressive, and it really feels second to none at this price point, and even eclipses phones at higher price points. Overall, it feels pretty similar to an Xperia phone, but has plenty of its own style too. You're going to find a unique looking and feeling side on this phone with 17 micro cuts and rounded edges, as well as radial grooves on the buttons. On the right side is the volume rocker and power button, as well as a SIM card tray. And on the left side, you're going to find the same priority slider that was on the OnePlus 2. This is really cool because it coincides with priority modes in Android and gives you an easy way to quickly switch between them. It's also got a nice vibration when changed from each mode, which is very tactile and feels great. Overall, the build quality really is phenomenal, and I was incredibly impressed with it, especially given the price point. It also fits very nicely in the hand thanks to the 5-inch screen, which is actually an AMOLED display. This is the first AMOLED display in a OnePlus phone. Underneath the display, you're going to find 3 capacitive buttons, as well as the optional software buttons for those who prefer it, just like on the other OnePlus phones. The dual SIM card tray doubles as a micro SD card slot, so either you can have dual SIMs or a single SIM with a micro SD card inside. On the bottom are going to be 2 speakers, as well as a micro USB slot, curiously enough, since the OnePlus 2 is actually the first phone to ship with USB Type-C. You'll find the headset jack up top, which is useful because there's a brand new FM radio app included with the phone. Performance in general is pretty incredible thanks to that Snapdragon 801 that powers the device. That's the same one you're going to find in the OnePlus One and a handful of other phones released last year. That was generally flagship performance for these phones, and now you're looking at a $249 phone that has the same performance. There's also 3 gigs of RAM for great multitasking, which is awesome because this is only a 1080p display, which means all this RAM is going to be put to good use regardless of what app you use. There's $249 for the Onyx Black version, and there's also a ceramic limited edition for €369, launching a little later this year. There's only going to be 10,000 units of that ceramic edition because it's an intense manufacturing process with only about a 20% yield rate. That means that of every 100 backs made, only 20 of them pass the inspection rate to make it to a final phone. This is made of ground zirconia from Australia, and it has an incredible hardness level just under sapphire. OnePlus even talked about how they had to use diamond cutting tools to make the phone. There's chamfered edges to differentiate it from the smooth Onyx version, and the ceramic version is a little more reflective than the Onyx one as well. Both are fingerprint magnets, however, and you may want to cover them with a case, which is great because there's some pretty awesome new cases that OnePlus has with these phones. And they also kind of reflect OnePlus's style from previous phones. The wood cases are pretty cool too because they're actually made with 100% wood this time, no plastic at all, and are a partnership between OnePlus and OTEC. Other cases are made of different materials, including sandstone black, which you found on the other OnePlus phones, carbon fiber, and a couple different TPU rubberized colorful cases. This is going to launch on November 19th, so look for our full review in the coming weeks, and of course you'll be able to pre-order your own pretty soon. There is an invite system for the first month, but OnePlus is promising that after 2 or 3 months, they'll have complete open sales on the device. Check out our other OnePlus X coverage, including a walkthrough of the camera software, as well as a walkthrough of OxygenOS 2.1 and some of the new features you might find. Subscribe to us if you like this video, maybe give us a thumbs up as well. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, wherever you are, we are. Thanks for watching. Until next time.